Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on the channel. Because my top 8 characters that I want for DLC in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate got really it kind of blew up, but it only has like 200 views. So it might not seem like it blew up, but to me it blew up basically because uh having that is really rare, and having that in about 2 days is actually pretty insane to me. So I'm gonna stay in the bandwagon and do my own tier list for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So this is what I think. This is my tier list for the game. Now, I'm no expert in the game. I'm just I'm not even 13 yet. Well, I'm almost gonna be 13. So don't take this into account that much, but looking at other good smashers like Zero and Leffen, as well as other people, I just took this and I mixed it up a bit. Well, I didn't really mix it up a bit. I just took what they thought and then kind of sprinkled in my own opinions on there. So I think this is kind of accurate, but yeah, just gonna tell you right there. So, let's start off with top tier. So basically, top tier is, well, the best characters. Even though it says that Pikachu is the best, I actually think that probably, Pikachu, Inkling, kind of Chrom, but I'm not really sure. But Pikachu, Inkling, Olimar, Simon Belmont, and Richter, I think all of them are probably tied for first, because they're all really good characters and they all have like great movesets and they're just great in their own ways. They all have a bunch of things to do and they're just really good characters. Now, I'd say these four, they're also really good, but I don't really well, actually, I think the rest of these characters are just really good. Like over here, like these 6 and these 4. I think these 10, they're really good, but I wouldn't really see them as probably the best character in the game. But they're still, but with the 2 weeks that are, well, almost 3 weeks that the game has been out, I still think that those 10 characters are really good. Like these 10 characters are really good. Chrom, Marth, Lucina, Sheik, Mewtwo, Pokemon Trainer, Snake, surprisingly Pichu, Peach, and I guess that would also count Daisy. They're all still really good at this game, but I wouldn't see them as number one. So high tier is all the characters that are seen as good so far, but I wouldn't actually put them in top tier because I don't think they're that good compared to all the characters in top tier. A lot of people might be surprised I'm putting King K. Rool here. Well, I think King K. Rool. Sorry. But I think King K. Rool is kind of like Bowser on the 3DS, where you would seem like a top tier character, like top 5. But then as the months go on, even as the weeks go on, people see that King K. Rool still has flaws. But with this early build in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I still think King K. Rool is a little bit good, so I put him like right below high tier. And Wolf is actually getting like really good at this game. I think I'd put Wolf like probably, I'd say below the Fire Emblem characters, but I would put him above Mega Man and Wario. So yeah, Wolf has been really good in this game as well as all these other characters, but as I said before, they're just not up to the top tier status that I think they would be. Okay, so for mid tier, I think which is also B tier, like you can see them right here. All these characters, they seem to be good, but they're not like they're kind of like above average characters. I actually think that Donkey Kong is probably like the best, or like, well, he's somewhere top 3. Like these 3 characters are about even. And something about this tier list is that, similar to Zero's, that characters that are like right next to each other, I would see them as more or less even, but like characters that are probably like in the same tier and still like the same, like I would say Donkey Kong is probably better than like Jigglypuff in this game. Like that's a massive difference. But saying that Donkey Kong is better than like Bayonetta, saying that Donkey Kong is like better than Bayonetta in this game, like that, yeah, that sure is a big deal, but like since they're still in the same tier, I wouldn't say it's that much of a big deal. But yeah, all of these characters are shown that they could be really good, but they just have some flaws that could actually like make the high and top tiers like they're not that good compared to the high and top tiers, but they could still be really good. Like they could be above average. Actually, I think I would put Rosalina in here too, because oh shoot, as we actually hold up. Yeah, I would keep Rosalina in here, and let me just okay. I would keep Rosalina in there. So yeah, let's talk about the low tiers now. So all of these characters, they're sort of like the mid tiers, but they kind of have less strengths and more flaws. Like Ganondorf and Incineroar, they're really slow characters. Mario and Luigi, they're like their combo game isn't that much good. Luigi is still good. Actually, I think I would put Luigi in mid tier, but Mario just got a major nerf because he doesn't have that many good grab combos. But Luigi is like, actually, I think I would put him over there actually, because he still has like good his combo game is still pretty good. It's just that his grab is like it's a little bit nerfed, but it isn't that nerfed. But the rest of these characters, they have some I think they have some really big flaws that will really hinder their gameplay. Maybe put that there actually. So yeah, all these characters, they're like, if you're good enough with them, they could be good, but they got major nerfs unless you're one of these three. Then you actually got buffed, but not that much. So yeah. And then we reach bottom tier. So I actually think these characters are the worst in the game, obviously, because they're bottom tier. Little Mac's recovery is still trash. Kirby is still like pretty bad in this game actually. Bowser Jr. is pretty bad as well. These two characters, like, yeah, they need buffs. And Samus is the top of bottom tier, but she's not that good, as well as Dark Samus. Like, Samus is so yeah, I just put these characters in bottom tier because they're not that good in this game. Honestly, you should only main them if you have fun with them. Like, if you don't have fun with them, then like don't play them like at all, because they're pretty bad. So yeah, that was my tier list. Hopefully you guys agree with my choices. If you think some characters should be lower, some characters should be higher, just tell me in the comments below. I had fun making this tier list, and it was fun like seeing how everyone else thinks, and it'll be fun seeing how everyone else thinks about this tier list, and about how everyone thinks like some characters are good at this game. Like some people will put Donkey Kong and Luigi higher, I think. Some people might even put like Sonic lower, but I'm not really sure about that. Some people also put Pichu lower, but since Pichu is just Pikachu but gets hit, I would still put him in top tier. Maybe even maybe put him like at the top of high tier, but like, so yeah, that's my list, or that's my tier list. See you guys later, and bye.